Hey everyone, Matthew here, MMA Uncensored. It's Saturday. Glad to be on. Great show today. We are honored to have a special guest here. This guy's an all-around fighter, fights for a Bareknuckle boxing championship, has a big fight coming up. We actually want to talk to him about that. Brian Maxwell, everyone. Bear with me 1 second. How you doing, Chan? What's that say, Mr. Red Rims?
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I had a good night of training last night. A little sore, but I gotta do some healing regimens later to heal up, and taking a rest day today.
Okay. Where are you tuning in from?
I'm tuning in from Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay. All right. That's what's up, man. So I know you got a nice fight coming up soon. Obviously, you're in camp for that. How's it going?
Fight camp's going pretty well. We're preparing like we always do, and stepped it up a little bit, and we're preparing for this all-world athlete. So training's been going good. It's been hard. We've been grinding. We've been in the lab cooking.
How's the mindset? You just said it, all-world athlete. How's the mindset? What goes through your mind knowing you got to fight someone who's with that caliber of athleticism?
I mean, my mindset at first, I was overwhelmed, because everything was all coming in all at one time. But now I'm in grind mode. I'm in fight mode. You know what I'm saying? So, that all that is thrown out the window. We're right now fine tuning some stuff, and we're ready for this.
Okay. Now, is this something you had planned? Were you aiming to fight? Somebody out of the Bareknuckle? I know you're fighting for Bareknuckle, the promotion right now. So that's why I'm asking. I mean, did you have this box? This is a boxing match, correct? You're wearing gloves?
Yeah, so this is a boxing match, but I had already been in fight camp. I was already in fight camp preparing for a Bareknuckle fight, and that's going to be announced after this fight. But I've been in fight camp for 10 weeks now, and this is an opportunity that landed while in fight camp, and Bareknuckle approved of it. They actually helped me get the fight, so this is an opportunity in the middle of the fight camp, and we're ready for it. So why not take a big opportunity and show the world that I'm an all-around athlete and can do whatever I put my mind to.
Okay. Now you said you have a fight that's going to come out before this fight even happens. You're going to set another date for another fight. Is that what you said?
No, after this fight. After this fight is over, God willing, everything goes as game plan with this fight, and we come out healthy with no injuries or cuts or anything. I'm going to be announcing another fight after this one. So, like I said, God willing, we come out healthy. It's going to be another fight.
Okay. Now, a couple of the fans have asked, and we see some of the questions from the fans where they like to commentate on like YouTubers boxing, or for instance, in this case, a professional football player. How do you feel as a professional fighter when someone like that comes into the fighting world, the combat sports world?
I mean, in all reality, if you look at it, it's a win-win situation for everyone. I mean, it's good for business. I mean, some people might clown the idea, but those athletes and those YouTubers are bringing in is a different crowd, because maybe those people don't watch boxing or anything on a regular, and aren't boxing fans, but that their following comes over and puts more eyes on it. So I mean, it's a win-win situation for everybody. It's smart business moves, and it creates other opportunities to make things different. And I mean, I'm not gonna say it makes things better, but at the end of the day, it's good business.
Okay. Now, do you think that's any easier for you as a fighter already, having a fighting background, opposed to somebody who's only trained in regular sport? Obviously the NFL, but how does that give you any advantage?
I mean, like I've said before, Chad, he has he trained boxing while he was in the NFL to stay in shape during the off season.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I said, he's an all world athlete, but, this being what I do, I mean, of course, experience wise, it's going to give me the upper hand in the later rounds. But, I'm prepared right now for anything. And I don't feel any type of way about it. Like I said, at first, everything was overwhelming and everything coming in all at one time. But now, everything's settled. I'm still getting tons and tons of messages and, doing tons and tons of interviews, but I'm settled. I'm in fight mode, and I'm just ready to fight. Like if the fight was today, like I'd be happy. I'm already on weight. I got like I'm basically like 3 pounds away from making weight or this early with 2 weeks to go still, and it's a blessing.
Okay. And being so close to the fight day, you being on weight, you being
Hmm.
ready, obviously that's got you mentally prepared.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, going from bare knuckle, and I know I saw some MMA videos that you had, but going right into boxing, you think that how is that going to be a change? Does that change any of your game plan going into it?
No, it doesn't change my game plan at all. Like, when I signed with Bare Knuckle, I started, doing a whole lot more boxing and more boxing sparring than I ever did before. And, this changes nothing. I actually had my first pro boxing match, my first boxing match ever in February. And, that didn't go as we game plan. I took it on 2 weeks notice, but, that is what it is. But, it got my foot in the door into boxing, and, I've been on the grind ever since then, and even before then. And, my game plan doesn't change. We were already getting ready for a fight, so it's going to be a good fight.
Okay. No, good to hear, man. Confidence is key. I love that. That's
Yes,
awesome.
sir. I'm at a point to where I'm happy with fighting again. I went through my burnout, my burnt out stage, because I was facing a few demons mentally, and like I told my family, my friends, and my coaches, I'm back. I'm back to what y'all used to see several years back. Me being tenacious, me being grinding, me being a fucking complete animal, a person that dominates. You feel what I'm saying? I'm happy, and I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to bite somebody's head off. I know everybody around me right now is tired of my shit because I had became super humbled at one point, and it kind of messed me up. And now that I'm back on my bullshit, and my confidence level is through the roof and my cockiness is back, I'm ready to go.
Okay. What do you think your opponent is saying right now in his head? What do you have any thought of what he would be thinking, knowing he's going into a ring with a professional fighter?
I mean, he's an all world athlete. He's got a super high confidence, and he is super cocky, just like me. Like me and him have had several conversations on the phone and stuff, and calling and texting each other, and like I, he said he's good at what he does, and
Oh, you
I
guys have
believe
been in
it.
contact?
Yeah, yes, we've talked numerous times. We even talked on Twitter yesterday. He retweeted one of my posts yesterday that I made about our fight, and he retweeted it. And then he texted me last night when I was getting out of training, and he was just saying that Hope Fight Camp is going well and shit like that. But like I said, I know his high confidence coming in is going to be high because once again he's an all world athlete, and it's two good athletes coming together to make a show. You feel what I'm saying? And my hashtag has been going around. My idol has become my rival, and I'm sticking to it. I'm in fight mode. I'm in grind mode right now, and I'm just ready to go.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm excited to see it. So you're fighting on Triller, right?
It's gonna be on Showtime.
Oh, it's gonna be on Showtime.
Yes, it's gonna be on Showtime. from my understanding, it's on Showtime.
Okay, because I saw something where it was going to be on show. Obviously, I don't want to put out no bad news. Okay, so it's going to be on Showtime. All right. So is this a different promotion than what you're used to?
Yeah, it's a Floyd Mayweather promotion.
I know, I
that's
know, I know.
way different than what I'm used to. And Bare Knuckle is big in itself, but a Floyd Mayweather a Floyd Mayweather card is huge.
So has that got you nervous, or has that got you even more excited, more pumped?
I mean, it's got me excited. Of course, being a fighter, going into a fight, if you're not nervous, something is wrong with you, because you're going to be nervous that there's another man or woman standing across the ring, cage, or squared circle from you that is ready to smash your face in. And I'm nervous because I'm a fighter. I'm competitive, so of course I'm going to get nervous. But I mean, I've been in front of big crowds. I've fought on pay-per-view several times, and I'm happy and ready for it.
Okay. No, it's good to hear that you're ready for it, man. This is going to be a big promotion for you, especially fighting on. I believe that's the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul card. So that's going to bring a lot of eyes and a lot of attention, and then especially Chad Ochocinco, stepping in, putting on gloves. That's going to be pretty impressive to see. So your training going good. You're mentally there. That's good, man. What do you see yourself doing after this? I mean, with all these big names, they said something about Tyson Fury fighting Bareknuckle. With all these big names coming to the combat sports, do you see yourself fighting another, possibly celebrity, or next, or another a fighter?
I mean, if the opportunity comes, I'm an opportunist, and I don't like to look back and regret the regret something that I should have done, and I didn't do it. I'm an opportunist. I'm a go-getter, and if the opportunity presents itself, I'm down. As long as I get a proper fight camp. Give me my 6 to 8 weeks to prepare for it, and I'm going to take it. I'm a fighter. I'm competitive. This is what I do. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm especially coming from an all-around background of fighting, man. Like you said, you've been boxing before this. You're mentally ready for this. No, I'm very excited to see this fight. Is there anyone you want to shout out? Any gyms, any family, any friends, any coaches?
I definitely want to shout out my coaches and my teammates at Round 30 Mixed Martial Arts, Big Lick Boxing, Powerhouse Boxing Gym. I want to shout out all my sponsors. Like, I got a super long list of sponsors now. Like, all the sponsors that I've gotten so far, and man, it's a super long list. Everybody came in hot, man. Man, it's been a crazy past week and a half, man. I'm still getting messages like right now. I still haven't answered probably over. I probably got about 50 or 60 messages left out of the 500 plus that I've gotten. But I want to shout out my big guys. Haley Toyota, Fusion CBD products. I finally got that deal signed and delivered, and everything is inked with them, and they're doing some big things for me. I got another big sponsor, Moon Juice Cryptocurrency, the only cryptocurrency powered by energy drink. So I mean, man, it's been wonderful out here. I got North Carolina CBD Empire. Those guys hit me up in North Carolina. I got a couple sponsors from West Virginia. I got some local businesses here at home. So shout out to all those guys and girls. And, it's been a true blessing with these sponsors. I mean, everybody came in hot, and, I didn't want to be at this point, like, I still gotten sponsors trying to join the team. But, I think I'm at the stage where I'm picking and choosing right now, because it's been so heavy with everybody blowing me up, and sponsors coming in, and I hate turning people away, but it's been so overwhelming. it's kind of hard. And plus, I've gotten, my fight shirt is filled, like it is filled with sponsors, and I have literally no room. The entire back of my shirt is covered, and my two sleeves are covered. And of course, I couldn't have nothing on the front because, Bare Knuckle owns the rights to the front of my shirt. But, only spots I have left, I got like maybe 3 or 4 banner spots left. And, I didn't want to pick and choose, but I'm at that stage right now where I have to pick and choose now. So, it's a true blessing, and I'm super grateful for it.
That's awesome. That's got to be a good feeling going into a huge promotion, having so much support.
Yes, sir. And, all the podcasts and radio interviews and telephone interviews I've done, I think I'm at like altogether like 30 plus shows and stuff. Man, it's been wild, and it's been a good journey so far, and I'm loving it. It hasn't knocked me off track with my fight camp at all, because I've scheduled everything around my fight camp, and my training as well. Like, this is the most prepared I've been for a fight in a long time.
Nice. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. So give the fans something. Give the fans something to hear. What can they expect from Brian Maxwell coming into this fight?
Y'all are going to expect a highlight reel. A highlight reel is coming. I'm getting this win, even though it's an exhibition fight and it doesn't count for shit. I'm coming to win. I'm a fighter. This is what I do. And, it's going to be game time. By the end of the night, by the end of the fight, everybody's going to know who dominated that fight, whether it goes to decision or, I could just go ahead and take him out. So, just be prepared to see a different Brian Maxwell than what you're used to seeing.
Okay. We did have a fan question if you have time for another question.
I'm down for all the questions.
Awesome. What is your game plan going into this fight, being that you're a bare knuckle fighter?
I mean, my game plan, we've got a simple game plan, and, we're prepared for anything that's coming from Chad. I'm prepared for the Chad coming out that's going to try to knock my head off, and I'm also prepared for the Chad that wants to make it an entertaining fight and put a show on for the fans. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to give my whole game plan out because he's been peeping all my social media, and I'm just not going to
texting them, man. I mean, so what's going on with that though? That's really what the fans should be asking.
I mean, it's part of I guess it's a part of getting to know your opponent. I don't usually do that.
That's a new strategy, man.
Apparently it's a new strategy because like I said, we've talked on the phone and we've texted each other, and I guess it's him trying to get me to know me as not only as a big ass fan, but to get me to know me personally, because we're gonna work together after this fight. We got some things we're gonna work with after this fight with some different opportunities.
Okay. We'll leave that for the next show. Well, listen, Brian, we thank you for being on the show. We are honored to have you here. We're going to consider this our pre-fight interview. Then, we're going to get a post-fight interview.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, my friend. And, we appreciate you coming on board so early in the morning. You said you're at work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just chilling. Hey, my job has been very, very, very helpful, and they understand that, I've been having all these interviews and cameras around me and stuff like that. So they've worked with me well. And, when I tell them I got to do something, that they approve it. And like I said, they've worked with me very well, and I'm very gracious for that.
Oh, that's awesome, man. It sounds like you got a lot of support, from fans to friends to sponsors to even with your work. That's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, man. Like, the support system for right now is very, very well. It's the best it's ever been. And, with this being the fight that it is, of course, I've gotten some different people coming out the woodworks, trying to show support. And, I like it. And, I love my peoples that's been with me since day one, and people that have became fans. But, you know what comes with this sometimes. You know, when you're in the spotlight, different people come from different places to try to be that person that they said they have been since day one, but they haven't. You feel what I'm saying? But
Mm.
you know, I'm not too much worried about none of that right now. My mind is in this fight. You know, like I told my family, my friends, and my coaches. You know, this is the best version of me yet. I'm in, like I said, I'm in the best shape I've been in a long time, man. I'm the best mentally. I'm the best with my confidence and everything right now. This is the best me, and you know, this is my lucky number 12 fight, and you know, so it's definitely going to be something good coming out of this, regardless.
All right, everyone, you heard it from Brian Maxwell. Brian, thank you for being on the show, sir.
Thank you for having me. So whenever you want to have the post fight interview, just just let me know. We can link up about it because of course I'll still probably be in Florida, so you know that'd be a great time to do it also. So hey, let's do it.
Let's do it, man. You have a good day and good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
All righty, MMA Uncensored. We had a great show just now. Oh man, Brian Maxwell going to be fighting Chad Ochocinco. Oh man, so many opportunities when you have people like NFL. You got, for instance, Tyson Fury. You got the YouTubers. You got all the outside realm coming into combat sports. That's always a great thing. That's always a great thing. It's very exciting. Brings a lot of new eyes to the table. So everyone, thank you for tuning in. Follow us on YouTube, MMA Uncensored. If you didn't know already, we have pre-launched an ambassador program helping you build your following, gain more influence, just like we did here at MMA Uncensored. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to comment on the post in the DMs or send us an email, MMA Uncensored Podcast at yahoo.com. Thank you all. Have a great day. Happy Saturday.